the meal, something from nothing wonder. I put some heat on these bars, hotter than one summer. I'm a little braggy, just keeping it one. I know you gotta know it's elite if I'm in the mix of. If I'm vibing, you probably don't mind getting to the lit of. Better stay out my lane when I got this thing rocking. Introduce you that dude, doing some name dropping. I feel I'm super uncool, I got no shame popping. And showing love to my grinders, getting this thing popping. This is the moment for you, I'm here to bring you shine. I'm your host and my name Troche, this is Between the Lines.
Ooh. It's another Wednesday. Welcome to Between the Lines, where life meets the lyrics. I'm your host, Troche, man. I got a good topic for y'all today. Like, very, very good. You know what I'm talking about? And I got a visitor here to talk about it with me. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into all that, I need Lady J to handle that business. So go ahead.
If this is your first time tuning in to JQLM Radio or the show, and you would like to share with your family, friends, and followers on all the different ways that they can tune in, be sure to tell them to download the JQLM Radio app on their Apple or Android devices. You can also listen live to JQLM Radio 24/7, 365 on Amazon Alexa, TuneIn app, Streaming Simple Radio app, and a host of other platforms, of which you can find on our website, where you can also listen live at egoentertainmentnet.com. Also, don't forget to follow, like, and share us on social media at JQLM Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and Ego Entertainment at EgoEntNet. That's EGOENTNET on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also follow us on LinkedIn at Ego Entertainment Network.
I say this every week, but it ain't no way you finna get me to do all that.
Don't say
period. Ain't no way you finna get me to do all that every week, because you be adding stuff and taking stuff out like on the fly. Like, you gave me all the information, like, oh, we doing this now, we not doing that part, or no, we not doing that part, no, we doing this now. Hey, you no, I'm not. No way you finna ever get me to do that part, man.
Coach, you know I love you. Listen, you gotta at least say what's on the screen, what you see, okay, on the screen.
But you don't be saying what's on the screen. You be making up other stuff.
I'm a professional with this thing. I can switch it up. That's why.
Cocky much? All that.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm just saying too. Like, you be like switching up the words of what we got going on, and you don't give me no heads up, and then you be like, hey, I think you should do this part today. No, I'm not doing this part today. Like, you just
say it in your own way. Just say, download the app, listen on the website, Amazon Alexa, and bam, that's it. And then follow us. Me, I can add some stank on there, because I've been doing this for a while.
But I'm saying, you can't just say, follow. You can't just tell me to say follow us at one spot and then be done with it. When you just said 50 things, every time you do, you say 50 things. If I say once, that's crazy. That sounds crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get it though. You know what I'm talking about? Today I got my boy Azaan with me, man. Go ahead, bring Azaan on the screen, man. Like, if you ain't, he been on the show before, you know what I'm saying? Talk crazy with me for different topics. Y'all know he extra opinionated, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I really want him to come on here and talk about this subject with me today. What's good, my bro? You straight?
What's happening? How everybody doing? It's your boy Azaan, aka the Mad Hatter. Here today, as always, honored. Pleasure to be here.
Man, that audio sounds 180-degree difference than the last time when you was on here.
Man, I just elevated the phone.
That's all it is. Some air. You got some air up under it.
Yeah, man.
Too funny, dude.
Filtration in the system.
That's comedy. But yeah, man. Did you So today I want to talk about the closer, bro. The Dave Chappelle's new stand-up that just popped up on Netflix about a week and a half ago. They ain't really had no promotion for it or nothing. It just popped up one day and it just took off. You know what I'm saying? I caught it twice. I think I caught it 3 times, you know what I'm saying? Just so I could be sure I'm hearing what I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah. Like, it definitely brings about a couple of what do you say? Moments, like,
yeah.
You say that?
Like, dang, bro, you in my dome? Like, get out my head, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna even lie to you. We probably on the same wavelength when it comes to that topic.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna stunt. Like, it's ways to go about. I can say, like, it's ways to go about handling or discussing it, because me as a tattoo artist, I have clients in that realm, in that world. I grew up with people who transitioned into that, you know, as well. So
Mhm.
it's kind of a back and forth when it comes to people that I know versus the people that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that I know, you know, they tend to have mixed emotions, but they still drift towards in agreement. You know, because people that I hang out with, most of them got common sense. You know, they know the life that they live. You know, but to
Right.
those who, you know, feel another type of way, it's kind of tough trying to get them to understand. You know, like how we feel as people who never made that choice. You know,
Absolutely. And for people that haven't watched the special yet, you know, said this is gonna be a spoiler alert, but the bottom line of the whole show is like just treat us equal, just treat us fair. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all wanted people to do y'all, do us the same way as like black people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that message went over a lot of people's head, especially the alphabet community head, bro. Like when it comes to like trying to understand, like y'all still didn't hear the message, man. Y'all still didn't. So the closer was like the trilogy to his other two, where it was like a long story
oh yeah, yeah,
basically, and he got to the
he
end on
had
it.
to
You know
end
what I'm
it up.
saying? So basically, like I've been talking to y'all for 3 shows. You know what I'm saying? Like describing what I mean, trying to get y'all to understand, and still
About
at
the
the end
same
of the day,
shit.
like
I mean, I'm sorry about the
yeah,
same stuff. You know.
like I got all the way to the end of my third show, and as soon as I get done with my third show, all y'all heard was, "Oh, he tells us to be equal." You know what I'm saying? Like what? What? How was that?
And
Like how dare he
even
tell us
if
to
that's
be
what you
equal?
take,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I feel like even if that's what you take from it, the idea of yeah, like let's all just be equal as human beings. Like even if that's all you heard from it, we can
Mm-hmm.
still just acknowledge the fact that no matter what you want to do in your life, you're still a human being, and
Absolutely.
you're still a human being of a particular race that has yet to see the type of respect and the type of respect platform that you've received, you know, like in such a short amount of time, like such a short amount of time. Like,
Absolutely.
and again, to those who will feel like this is like a bash or nothing, no, it's not. I actually applaud it for it happening so fast. But at the same time, with that same platform could still go to being put towards more, you know, progress. But it's like the platform is being used for like a social takeover. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not what people. I don't think that's what anybody envisioned. This would be the present that we're living in with that type
Right.
of with this situation. So
Absolutely. Like for me, it's a whole bunch of like knowing what the African American community has been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you though? You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you try and like jump our struggle? You know what I'm saying? How dare you like they basically robbing the struggle for real though? Like if you want to be real, yeah, they basically robbing the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, don't let's not think about the struggle on the African American community, but like we need to be heard, us as whatever, all the alphabets, whatever you want to
it's
call us,
yeah.
pronouns, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. It's like when Chappelle said in the third special where he made a comparison to the women's rights movement. Um you have one movement going on in the process of another movement going on. And instead of using your platform to help one movement, you decided to take the heavy hitters from the more important movement to fund your own. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's literally like an equivalent of what's going on here. Like, oh yeah, you could be black, you could be Latino, whatever your nationality is, but fighting for the rights of your own people But now because you identify as something different, you left that fight. You left the racial fight to join the fight for your private identity. You know what I'm saying? Like, because to be perfectly honest with you, if we're not intimate and I see you walking down the street and you're a miss or a mister, then that's however you present yourself is how I have to address you. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you just a cockswole dude with a wig on, and I'm just like, come on, bro, for real. But no, like most of them actually do what they take they go through steps and they process to actually get to this point. So I'm not one to be like, if I don't know you, I can't judge none of that. I can't judge your life. But what I literally would wish for is that for them to look at the situation is like, yo, regardless of me liking who I like, loving who I love, sleeping with who I want to sleep with, I'm still gonna be black. I'm still a black, whatever I identify myself as. And when it's like you're ignoring the actual part to the point where it's like, no, you're gonna go somewhere one day and you will probably be involved in the situation, and no one's gonna care about your identity. They're gonna care about what they see. And if they see black and they don't like black, they're gonna treat you as black. But you're gonna try to make the argument that, oh, you're black trans, or you're black gay, or you're black lesbian. No, fuck who you fucking. I mean, I'm sorry, I apologize, but forget who you sleeping with at night. No one cares. No one's really caring about who you sleeping with at night. George Washington, the #1 president of America, could have slept with as many men as he wanted to, but guess what? Guess what we read about in the history books? We don't read about who his love interest is. We don't read about Martin Luther King's love interest. We don't read about what our greats' love interests were, unless it was right there in front of us.
Right.
What they did behind closed doors was never none of our business. It was what they achieved being who they are, not what they identified as.
Okay. So we're gonna take a quick song break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna get back into it. You know what I'm talking about? Because it was a whole lot of special, and I got a whole lot of things I want to touch on. So yeah, y'all don't go nowhere. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. My notepad full of toe tags. Back I hate it quick if you want that. Flow bearer, paw bearer, how I carry death. For those with the shits, handle shit quick, swift, stay equipped. Living legend cause I wrote the script, we are it. Fuck your narrative, we got our own bitch. Self-determination, we got our own shit. Build you up a shit and fly it out of space. I don't give a fuck if they validate my place, but respect is demanded, it ain't up to debate. I make ice lace up, watching niggas skate. It took time to shine, now I'm looking great. Let me levitate, let me elevate. It took time to shine, now I'm looking great. Let me levitate, let me elevate. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Law of attraction, so it's all love. We think free, so we all thugs. They don't want us in a position to win, but this God given, yeah, we tap in. Dango, tango, fuck a fraction. We want the whole thing, we ain't asking. Uncle Sam gotta pay us, we tax in. And y'all know for what? What is beauty? Is it the color of your skin? Is it the clothes you wear? Or is it the light that lives within? And what is love? When it's so hard to find, there's so much pain. And people can't find the words to say. But we cannot let that dim the light we have within. We cannot let that dim the light we have within. They will persecute your soul, cause we're not doing what you're told. We will not buy the lies you sold. We are beauty, we are bold. We were all born to dance and sing. We are kings and we are queens. No one can come up in between. But he has planned for you to be. Talking about your love. 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 Your love. Your love. Yeah, take it away. We've been fools that think we're really small. From our scars you can see we've been through it all. We find ourselves in the faces of stars. You can find us up above in clouds not far. But we cannot let that dim the light we have within. We cannot let that dim the light we have within. They will persecute your soul, cause we're not doing what you're told. We will not buy the lies you sold. We are beauty, we are bold. We were all born to dance and sing. We are kings and we are queens. No one can come up in between. What he has planned for you to be. Talking about your love. 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 Your love. Your love. Yeah, take it away. I am light.
Okay, what's up, y'all? We back. You know what I'm talking about? For those of y'all just joining into Between the Lines, y'all already know I'm here with my boy Azaan. We've been talking about The Closer, man. The Dave Chappelle special. They just came out about a week and a half ago. That got the world in an uproar right now, especially the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? But I actually feel like this one of them things where it's equal pushback. Like it's like no side has like gained traction for real on this because of who it is. You know what I'm saying? And I think that make a big difference. Dave Chappelle is like on a level where like he's damn near immortal. You know what I'm saying? So like of course it should be him to be the one that come out and say what everybody really wants to say, but is
Really
scared to
thinking.
say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, of course he should be the one. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't want to jinx him, but he's damn near immortal right now. Like for real.
Like
Like even Kevin
to be
Hart was on a like a plateau but still, like they could touch him. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you can't really touch Dave Chappelle
Yeah,
because
like
he's so smart and he's so researched. You know what I'm saying?
articulate
Like
with it. Yeah,
yeah, like he
he's
know what he
surgical
talking
with
about. He don't
it.
just come out here and say anything.
Yeah, he's surgical. Um, I was just saying that like even like in all of his specials, whenever he makes a joke about the LGBTQ community, he always acknowledges the support that he gives. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not
Yeah.
a it's not it's and to let you know that these are just jokes. Because even in his jokes, he tells stories of where he encounters people and he has these back and forths where it's an eye opener from one side, but then it also becomes an eye opener to the other side where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, if you feel this way about this, then guess what I'm allowed to do? I'm allowed to feel this way about you. You know what I'm like? And it's crazy. It's like you the and I don't understand how this particular this particular community have fought so hard to being seen as equals the way anyone else has, just to be on the platform to treat people the same way that that they claim that they've been treated, like I'm saying, like
Right.
as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I told one of my friends, I was like, and it's not like people look at it and say like, oh no, I don't mess with them. I don't mess with them. Nah, everybody got a particular stereotype that they like, oh nah, no. I was
Right.
like, and even people in their own community look at a particular person in that community and be like, nah, we ain't that. Like, so, and it's crazy that we're at this point where we have to, like I said, we're walking on eggshells around people who will never walk on eggshells around us. It's like,
Absolutely. Not absolutely. You got to accept them just crunching steps as
yeah,
they walk.
like
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't care
Like,
about your feelings, blah blah blah
yeah,
blah. I'm me, and you gotta accept me for me, and but I can't be like, all right, I'm gonna accept you for you, but you just can't come to my house. Well, why not now? Oh, now I'm gonna make a rule stating that I can be accepted anywhere, whether you want me there or not. What the fuck? See, this is a hey. I'm sorry. This is a really this is a
nah,
hot.
I feel you though.
This is a real hot situation because it's like I was just made a post the other day. It's like it's getting to the point where like they're really going to the extreme with this, man. And like they're going through procedures to get wombs put into them
Yeah, it is.
to get
It is a bit
wombs
much, man.
get wombs put into their bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not saying that. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and say no. I feel like that's completely wrong. I have an open opinion about a lot of things in this world, but that right there is something that I do know I do not agree with. What? You want to have a baby and impregnate a woman, bro? Like that's just what it is. Like I don't think like there should be any type of there shouldn't be any type of outside influences to you want to have a baby. You know how to have a baby. You know what it takes to make a baby. Why are you trying to loophole that? Why are you trying to take away from that? And guess what? You're not getting a robot womb or nothing like that. Like this isn't an artificially inseminated womb or nothing. In order for this to happen, you have to have a real live womb in you. Like you have to have a real live womb in order for this to even be thought of to happen. And in order for a real live womb to be inserted into you, a real live woman has to go missing. A real live woman has to be taken away from this world, in order for you to survive in a world where you feel like you should be granted that you should be granted this ability. You feel
That's
like you
crazy.
should be granted this ability, and it's not how this goes. It's not how this world operates.
That's crazy that you went like all the way to that extent with that, bro. Because I ain't even like think about it to that extent. So you just said it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like one of our Facebook users said LGBT community is powerful for sure, but he makes you think. I'm saying another one said, but don't non-black comedians walk on eggshells about black jokes? I really don't think so though. I
But
really don't think so.
no, you don't. As a matter of fact, two of my favorite non-black comedians are Tom Segura and Bill Burr. And
Absolutely.
no, they do not walk on eggshells when it comes to black jokes. No, they're gonna do
Absolutely.
it. Tom Segura got a segment where he's talking about the first 48 and
multiple segments where it's like straight full set about black jokes.
Yeah,
You
like
know
the
what I'm saying? Like
the one he does about the first 48, it's hilarious. And then he says like the names, like Tyshawn was arrested, and then when the people do the ooh, he was like, "Come on, let's be real." You
I already know, bro. I saw it, bro. It's one of my favorite joints. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my favorite comedians. Period. So I could lay the whole script out to you verbatim right now, like for real.
To make the comparison of like to say, oh, non-white comedians walking on eggshells around black jokes. That's a cultural thing where where the majority of black people would like white people to feel guilty about. And that's coming from a cultural thing. That's coming from history of that's coming from this history of evil that's been put towards us.
Right.
On the case in point, this is literally a situation where somebody is literally telling you their business, bro. This is somebody telling you their personal business and wanting you to take that in like you eating Sunday's dinner, bro. Like I don't know, like I didn't read the name of the comment, but imagine if I came into your house, I'm invited, I'm just invited. Nothing's known about me. No, you don't know nothing about me, and everything I'm trying to tell you is about everything that goes on in my bedroom with my girlfriend or something. Like, you don't want to know that. Like, that's not what you care about. But so if I say something after that, and you decide, oh well, nah, I disagree with that. Oh wow, why you disagree with me? Because I like to have anal sex with my girlfriend or something. Is that why you don't want to talk to me about this? Like, no, like it's annoying. Like that. The plight is annoying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't care about who you're having sex with, man. Like, none of that is important to what are you putting towards this life that you're living. Like, are you being productive in it? Are you changing the world anyway with your happiness? As by definition. But what's going on? Like, is it really that serious that we know that you wanna sleep with like-minded people? You know what I'm saying? We all want to sleep with like-minded individuals, but physically, your physical attraction is none. Like I said, I gotta reiterate it. It's none of my business.
That's right. I feel you, bro. Now hold that thought, man. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, y'all. We're gonna come right back. Continue this subject, man. Y'all don't go nowhere.
Cool.
If you're tired of hearing the same music and content every 5, 10, or 15 minutes on air, then check out JQLM Radio for the realest, rawest, and most relevant variety of music, talk shows, and more. Start your days with a little bit of gospel and gospel rap from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All of my life, I've never known you to fail. You deliver me. 'Cause all I seem to do is coming and breaking it down with that wiggity style, man. We really living it out, don't miss it.
Then get into some hot R&B.
Say baby, what you doing? Excited.
Some hip hop.
Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my hand, oh quick run. I was packing on the pound, got my
A little bit of pop. And some neo soul for the rest of the day. JQLM Radio, real, raw, and relevant. All right, Indianapolis. Simply Serenity Empire presents the Simply Serenity from the Fifth Flow Comedy Show, starring Reginald Ballard, aka Bruh Man from the Fifth Flow, from The Martin Show, featuring Leah McBride with special guests Naptown Chris, hosted by Robert Sweaty Hands Day, and introducing Hypes City. It's going down, y'all, Saturday, October 30th, 2021, at the Moose Lodge, located at 7055 East 16th Street in Indianapolis, Indiana. Of course, music provided by DJ Trouble G. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 8 p.m. General tickets are $20. Table tickets are only $30 and VIP are $40. Get your tickets now at www.simplyserenityempire.com. COVID rules will be enforced. Masks are required. Have you subscribed yet to the free bi-monthly digital interactive Ego magazine? No? Well, head on over to www.egoentertainmentnet.com to subscribe now. This magazine is all about supporting and showcasing excellence in communities everywhere, from music, arts and culture, relationships, education, politics, celebrities, food, and so much more. While you're flipping through the pages, just click on the buttons and social icons and you'll be taken to a whole other world behind the articles and ads. At Ego Entertainment, everyone is a star. There is something in it for everyone. And we hope you are positively impacted by what you see and will continue to support Ego Magazine. Track CBPD by Arulo.
All right, y'all, we back. You know what I'm saying? They let us know about all that good news and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? The Simply Serenity event going on in Indianapolis. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. It's gonna be a dope show. It's gonna be a dope show. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? If y'all just not tuning in, I'm here with my boy Azaan. You know what I'm talking about? We talking about the Dave Chappelle special, the closer. It was real controversial. Hey, I want to talk about he made some strong points. You know what I'm saying? And one of the first ones I want to get at is the comparison between the baby killing somebody in Walmart and his career still relevant. But you know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as he say some what they phrase as homophobic slurs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He was a little aggressive with it. I ain't gonna lie, you know. But soon as he say that, then everybody want to try and cancel him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that cancel culture is out of control, man. But they really need to get like some reins on that, because it's stupid at this point. It's stupid at this point.
Yeah, it's the level of acceptance that we've been desensitized to be okay with killing each other. You know what I'm saying? But Lord forbid if we hurt the feelings of somebody who want to be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I promise, I'm only 33, man. I'm not old at all. But I grew up in the era where if you were different, you got picked on, bro. If like, not saying that it was okay. Not saying This is okay, but being different had a way of conditioning you to understanding the way the world worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were in a situation where everybody wanted to wear Jordans and you wore Reeboks, guess what? You got picked on. It was a choice you made, you know, and you live with it. You know, hey, you didn't
willingly
like it,
or unwillingly. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not the choice you made. When it comes to the shoes, you're a youngster.
Yeah, I mean,
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
sometimes it's not the choice.
It ain't really like the choice you make.
But it's the journey you got to take.
It's the choice your parents made.
But it's the journey you got to take. Like I'm saying, like, you backseat in that one. You backseat on that decision, but you got to ride that ride. But you know what's coming. And it taught you to be better. Like, hey, some dude, you go to school, some dude want to talk mess about you. Guess what? You have to be good with the comebacks to keep from having your feelings hurt. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you literally had, look, and when you went home and you talked about your feelings being hurt, guess what? Your parents, they consoled you a little bit, and then they taught you how to defend yourself. So like, it's more or less people does. I say it's a lack of shame and it's a lack of embarrassment out of people being raised recently. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said, so was the stuff about the baby true? Yeah.
So Pam say so. Was that stuff about the baby true though? Yes, it was.
It was.
It literally was.
He was in Walmart. He was with his daughter, and somebody approached him, being rowdy, and he told him, "Hey, we're not gonna do this in front of my kids. We could take this outside." And he did exactly what he had to do, and it was really self-defense. And like the way it went, that camera footage, cameras on the store and everything. So it was a self-defense situation for him. But hey, but still,
I don't even think he should have been like canceled for. Like, I like the comparison and what Dave Chappelle said, but that's not even a cancelable like offense right there. Like protecting your
it's not
your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I get where he's trying to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like it's not nothing that can condone what he did, but at the same time, you like I said, it's an understanding that look, this is something that happened, and when it happened, the black community looks at it as a badge of honor. Oh, he a real nigga. He did that and the third. You better not mess with him. And then like, you come around into this situation, and it's like, oh no, I ain't messing with you. You because your feelings.
Right.
I want to know what you gonna do if your feelings get hurt. How you gonna handle it? Are you gonna be an adult about it, or are you gonna try to cancel me? You know what I'm like? And that's the thing. Like, are you that sensitive that you can't handle your own your own medicine? Because before you decided that you were going to be transgender, or before you decided you were going to be a lesbian, or before you decided you wanted to be gay, you were a person. You knew how to crack jokes. You knew how to take jokes. You knew how to laugh. You knew how to roll with all of those punches before you decided that this was going to be your life now. What changed is all I want to know. What changed? Like, what changed? And
and that's what I was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that comparison actually was like 100% online, but like, I get where he's trying to go with that. You know what I'm saying? Because like, that was like fair. This is an unfair situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they shouldn't be like used as a comparison to exactly. You know what I'm saying? But like, I know where he was trying to go with it.
Yeah,
and then like another thing he said was he said like they're minorities, so they need to be white again. Yeah. That part right there, man, that was crazy.
That's always like, that it's always that same thing. Like I said, when it came to the women's movement, every woman was a woman until white women needed to be white women, and we don't even care about black women no more. Y'all struggle is y'all struggle. You're black, so you got to deal with being black, but you can still come help us with our women's movement, because we're doing this for all of you. We're doing this for all of y'all, even though we're not doing it for y'all at all.
That's basically what it is, bro. Like, it looked like we doing it for all of us, but not y'all though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a not y'all though. Not y'all though. Like,
all for one, and one stays
for white
and reach the benefit.
And one for white.
Right, one all for one and one for white. Yeah.
So he was telling that story about when he was up in the club, you know what I'm saying, and he got into it with the aggressive lesbian. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this be my thing. But it wasn't even a lesbian. It was a trans. It was a trans.
The one where you
From the
got
story
the
he
fight.
said, yeah, he said it was a tranny, right?
No. It was a girl. It was a woman. It was
So it was a
very
les.
aggressive man.
Yeah. So
woman.
I mean, like, what do people really be expecting us to do, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, the whole walk away thing. This is a gray area, right? This is a gray area.
I think I told somebody, I was like, black men are pretty much the only people are pretty much the only men in the world who don't have their own privilege. We don't have a privilege to hold on to at all. Like, everything we do is a criminal act, or is a creep act, or it's something negative towards somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and women have a privilege. White women have a privilege. White men have a privilege. Lesbians have a privilege. Gay men have a privilege. Transgenders have a privilege. Where are the black men's privilege at? We have the privilege to kill ourselves over and die. And like that's our privilege. That's our privilege. To kill ourselves and spend our money on everything else that makes everybody else happy out here. You know what I'm saying?
And hoop and play football and make us money while you hooping and playing football.
That's
what
the
I'm saying.
That's
like that's what it is.
I got money. When you get money, that's your privilege. I got money, but you got to
get
there first. That's the thing with black men. We have to work for every privilege that we hold near and dear to us, and no one else has to do any of that. Like, oh, you're gay. I gotta respect you because you're gay. I can't not respect you because you're just an unrespectable man. I have to respect you because you're gay. I gotta give you respect. Not. I'm sorry, not because you're a piece of trash. I gotta know. That's not right. You're a piece of trash.
That part, B. That's crazy.
Like you. Personally, it doesn't mean that I don't like you because you like dudes. That don't mean nothing.
For real though, you know what I'm saying? And also Facebook users say you have the privilege to reign supreme in the hearts, minds, and communities of women that value and respect you. That's so dope right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful. That's dope. That's beautiful. I love that.
And she one of them.
And I appreciate that. I
appreciate
that. That also sounds like stay black, pay taxes, and die. So, you know.
Leave it up to you. Leave it up to you to make your glass half empty.
No, I really appreciate
those
words. Like that's dope.
Nah, that's all good. So yeah, last night on the episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles, we briefly touched on the trans that's competing against actual women.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
And
dude, that's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard anybody ever come up with, man.
Like, and can I just say, like, I don't want anybody to think that this is like
but it's
like a women
whatever you say, it's not.
No, but I'm just like, I don't want nobody to think that this is a me against anybody. But ladies, y'all started this. Just let them do this. They accept it now. And now they knocking y'all out in sports. And like, ain't nothing we can do about it now. We can't protect y'all. We try to protect y'all from all of that. Most men, like real men, try to protect women from all of those dangers. We knew what was coming when y'all tried to let your funny friend kick it with the rest of us. No, we knew this was gonna happen a long time
your
ago.
Funny friend. So one of the comments say competing. How so? So they let trans dudes or women, whatever. I don't even know what transgenders compete against women, like actual women in racing and like MMA fighting and like a whole bunch of stuff that shouldn't ever. Them two people should never be put in the ring together, basically. But they're letting it happen just because of you don't know if it's one day or multiple days.
because she feel like a woman. Because he feels like a woman. He feels like he should be out there dunking on all the other females on the court. No, like that's not cool. The one we were just talking about, the UFC fighter. What, the UFC fighter, the dude, the transgender in the octagon with a woman broke her face. Like,
come on, man.
I'm not laughing at.
That's crazy because, like I said,
I'm laughing at the idea that people are really riding with this look. I feel like this, and like I've always felt like it's not like separation or none of that. But look, their world is large enough to have their own everything too. Like,
absolutely. They can make all these same sports again with just their community. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm not even gonna stunt. I'll watch transgender basketball. That'll look like some exciting shit. It'll look very exciting. Like, to see a bunch of overswole wigs dunking on each other. Like, I'm just saying, like.
Hey, and the crazy part is this, like, we're not even saying this to make jokes about it or nothing. I'm saying it's just like y'all know the that competing against,
it's to a point where
like real
is the only
like
way
born women, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the only way you're supposed to be able to talk about it. But you really can't even say it in the joke no more.
No,
you can't even say it in the joke no more.
This is a real concern. Like, my little sister can fight the best of them, but I will never let her fight a dude, like, unless I'm just not around. But one day my sister may run up against a chick and she may think she could take him, but the chick just might look like the Hulk out here, and it might really be Bruce Banner just in a dress. And I don't want my sister to have to deal with nothing like that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
and he is gonna feel every bit of entitled to put his hands on my sister because he got that dress on.
As far as what the rules say,
right? Is what their rules say.
But yeah, let's take a quick another quick song break real quick. You know, so we're gonna come right back and finish out the show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't go nowhere.
Endless stain of the pain that remains, illusions maintain. Just can't let you get away with that game you're trying to play. This is a new day. This is a new day. Forget what you think you know. Open up your mind and go. Cause I just can't focus on the truth that you're spinning. If we lose it, how you really winning? No, cause I just can't. Undercover thief, yeah, lying through your teeth, yeah, who you tryna be, yeah. Cause all I see is lack of prosperity, no camaraderie. Remind yourself that you're not the only one who needs well-being. Try to think about someone beside yourself. Don't get beside yourself.
You damn right.
You my motivation when I need some motivation, so I gotta play smarter, gotta go harder. You my motivation when I need some motivation, so I gotta play smarter, gotta go harder, gotta play. Gotta play smarter, gotta go harder. You my motivation when I need some motivation, so I gotta play smarter, gotta go harder. Wake up in the morning, take a knee, thank the man, take a piss and wash my hands. Time to get back to them bands. Get some breakfast, so hungry. Sometimes I may skip my breakfast. This my exit. I wait grind and make sure I don't miss my exit off the highway. Pull up in your driveway, handle what I gotta handle, then I'm getting sideways. Catch you from the blind side, so don't come at me sideways. Keep my handle on my candle, you know how them guys play. I say, if you play the game, gotta play to win, gotta play it smart. Ain't no making friends, only fuck with family when you making ends. Thank the Lord every night we make it in, night we make it in, night we make. Gotta play it smart, gotta play it smart. Only fuck with every night we make it in. Thank the Lord every night we make it in. You my motivation when I need some motivation, so I gotta play smarter, gotta go harder. You my motivation when I need some motivation, so I gotta play smarter, gotta go harder, gotta play.
Madness. Codeine looking like holy water, smoked out living in madness. She said she made home of my sadness. I feel dead inside this castle. I see death, I see death, I see death. Can't imagine. I see death, I see death, I see death. Can't imagine. Hit me up. Oh, bros, hit me up. Hit me up. Ride like a hunter machine. Madness. Mind like a money machine. Madness. Part of a money machine. Blood bath looking like holy water. Dripped out, winning in madness. Got too deep, I slip in my sadness. I feel like inside this palace. I see death, I see death, I see death. Can't imagine. I see death, I see death, I see death. Can't imagine. You ain't wrong. Hit me up. New hoes. Hit me up. Hit me up. Ride like a hunter machine. Madness. Mind of a money machine. Madness. Part of a money machine. Pointer finger with the pinky, click and hit it 6 times.
Alright, we back. We back. You just not tuning in, you know what I'm saying? I'm here with my man's Azaan. We talking about that Dave Chappelle special, The Closer, you know what I'm saying? And we was just touching on some key points of the show before we took the song break real quick. And we just gonna finish laying them out real quick. So yeah, Azaan, what's good, my dude? How you feeling right now? You muted? So you muted?
Oh no, yeah, I just unmuted now.
So I wanted so he said he was making a point about how, hey, I didn't force you to come watch my show, you know what I'm saying? And if you're trans and you watch my other 2 shows, you already know what I'm talking about. So what you come here for? What you like you said in the other one, you clicked on my face. Like, don't act like I just like stalked you to your car and made you listen to me tell jokes about this. Like, you volunteered to sit there and listen. Just don't watch if you already know that you have a predetermined mindset.
I mean, like, because his joke started out with just acknowledging them by letters. you got the G's and then the L's and then the T's, like,
right.
Now
all in the car and all that.
Yeah, like, now look how far we've come. You know, he's appropriately acknowledging that identification, and yet and still, it's like, you want to be equals. Like, I don't understand how you claim you want to be equals, but you can't take these jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what comes with being equal, getting talked about. Like, it's some non-impressive teas out here. Like I'm just saying, like,
hey, and then even with that, you know what I'm saying? Like not even being equal. If you're superior, them the motherfuckers that get, ooh, Hey, them the people that get targeted the most, actually, because they always in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, all right, keep on trying to do that. Like this, and it's the thing. Like they act like the more successful they get, the less people gonna talk about them. Like
No,
it's gonna work
that's
the
not at
exact
all how it
opposite.
goes.
Like what? The stronger you get, the more people are gonna point at shoot at you.
And when you speak on that, and it's crazy because you can look in your own inner circle and how you approach celebrities. And every time they get more money and every time they do something more and more successful, yeah, true enough, we congratulate them. But there's always one joke or always one comment made that goes opposite of what all of the complimenting goes to. Like, oh man,
because
man, he getting money, this, that, and the third. I wonder what he have to do to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always one. Like, everybody's
for real.
been there. So you can't assume that because you're getting up there that and I feel like what people really think is that when they get up there, not that the bad comments are going to stop, that they're not going to be able to hear them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more or less like, I got this. I don't hear you haters. No, you're gonna you hear it all. You still
like you
hear it tenfold.
You purchase a phone. You purchase a phone as a celebrity in your name. Like, do you not think your phone is automatically preset to get super alerts from Google every time you in the news, man? Like, the cookie's gonna just blow your phone up because that's your name, that's your phone,
right?
That's your
every
device,
time.
that's
You've been
your
mentioned.
TV.
You've been mentioned. Like, hey, you've been mentioned.
That's crazy, man. Facebook users say, are we expecting specifically trans people to have evolved to the same comfort level of jokes that say black people, lesbians, and women have? They better.
I'm expecting.
They better.
Yeah, absolutely right. I'm expecting trans people to evolve. It's not even evolve. What are you evolving from? You're still a fucking human. I'm sorry. You're still a human being. You are still well aware of how the world works. Well before you decided that you wanted to be a man from a woman or to be a woman from a man. You know, you used to say the same things all before you decide to make your transition. If we equal, you should be able to take these jokes. If you can take a dick, you can take a joke. That's been the joke.
For real
That's
though.
been the joke. So, and no one got canceled for that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one got ridiculed for that because that was a hard truth, and everyone had to accept, and everyone did accept. Okay, if I'm gonna be in this environment, then I gotta understand that people are gonna have things to say about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
yep.
What are you expecting out of what are the question should be? What is the trans community expecting out of people who've been doing them forever?
For sure, man, bro. I appreciate you for joining me and talking about this topic, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It always get deep when you're on the show. That's why I be having you on the deep convo shows. You know what I'm saying?
And before we jump off, I want everybody to, if everybody take the chance, if you are interested, if you care or not, please look into that connection between black women and not just our black women, just women, period. Women coming up missing, and yet transgender women surgically inserting wounds into their bodies. You please look that up and look. You have a trans friend that's interested in something like that. Knock them out. I'm sorry, just don't knock them out. If you're a woman and you have a trans friend, and if you're a woman entertaining that with your transgender friends, you're worse than the people thinking it's an okay idea. I'm sorry, and that's where it comes from.
It's another episode of Between the Lines, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, and we out.
Don't forget to follow, like, and share JQLM Radio and Ego Entertainment Network on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The JQLM Radio, Ego.